Funny. Yes, Cam? Your mic sounds immaculate. Oh, dude, you were
building up that A. I thought you were gonna say S. I was already over the disconnect button. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you,
All right.
bro.
So let's get this started. So, welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good night. Good night to everybody.
The video just started. Good
The
night.
video
Okay.
story. Yeah, good night. Welcome back to the Spin On Podcast with me, your host, Ghostn, and I have with me today my co-hosts of Bicentric Cross and Mac10Geo. What is going on? Yes, you know what? We don't talk about episode 6 at all. Episode 6 didn't happen. This is episode 6.
This is episode 6.5.
Yep, this is episode 6.5.
This is like, I thought last episode.
Nope, didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Nope, it never happened.
Oh.
Yep.
You're
I don't
fucking
know what you're talking about.
Damn it, Cam.
Yeah,
You're
see-
an idiot.
Why does it look like he's just a floating head?
This didn't happen.
He looks like he's a floating head.
I didn't tell you this, but this just happened. But you did just tell me that. No,
Whatever. Just move on.
Yeah, no. So, Sonny, let's start off with this. Sonny got a new mic.
You want me to kick it off?
Yeah. he got a new
Oh,
mic.
yes, I did get a new microphone. Yes, I am very professionally equipped right now. You guys can't see it because I can't plug it in as a webcam, but I have a Sony A5100 camera as well that I use for my own personal videos, but I can't use it for this because I don't know how to set that up. But I do have a brand new microphone because the old one sounded like shit, and I wanted to do better with content. So yeah, the new update on my behalf. And these niggas still suck.
Yeah. Yeah. In terms of cameras for me, on the other hand, I will be getting one in a couple weeks. I'll be getting one. I'll be actually committing to it because I've been kind of tipsy turvy about the whole camera thing because I don't really like showing my face. But I'll put it like this: for the podcast, I'll show my face. Fuck it, I'll show my face for the podcast.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. Once upon a time, what?
Once upon a time, I always wore the mask.
Oh,
And nobody cared who I was until I wore the mask or some shit like that.
is that what the mask is for?
Is that what the mask is?
But yeah, no. For the podcast, I'll do the face cam. For my videos, don't expect face cam for that. But yeah, Cam. What's
What's good? What's good?
going on with you, buddy?
Are you sure?
Take this
Same
nigga
bullshit.
soundboard.
Same bullshit as always. Let's not even talk about my channel right now, bro. I'm fit up.
Yeah,
we're
let's talk
we're
about
here
your
to
channel.
we're here to
See,
discuss. We're here to
Bro,
discuss.
Yeah, let's
we're
discuss
not
your
here to
channel,
discuss.
Cam.
We're not here to discuss because if we're here to discuss, I'm no longer going to have a PC and I'm gonna have to start recording podcasts. on my
Why? Could you turn on a fucking light, dude? You darkness shrouded. You are just a floating head with a necklace. You look
No,
ridiculous,
I
nigga.
literally said that earlier. I said, bro, he's literally just a floating head right now with a chain on.
Yeah.
I can. Let me see if I can actually get something figured out.
Don't you have a ring light? I don't think you can hear me.
What?
Okay.
Thank you.
He broke everything in the other room. I can hear it now. Yeah, no, but I guess since Cam is being a little pussy about his channel, I'll be open about my channel and my glorious channel. Yeah, no, coming up, I got a lot of days off. I actually have a lot of work to do. In terms of this podcast, I have a lot of work to do because the episode we shall not mention occurred, so we have to do a couple more episodes in insurance of that. So I'll be having to make up the work that was missed for that. But in terms of my channel, I do have an idea of what I'm gonna do for the first video back. I do have a general
Did you full
idea.
screen did you full screen this?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So yeah, I have actually a bad tendency to not do that for some reason.
You're an idiot.
I know, son. We're all idiots in this day. Yes, we. Our brains are stupid.
Only hour I know is 60 minutes, and the only we I know is French. Who the fuck is this we you speak of?
60 minutes and 30 more minutes.
And we're like,
Hour and a half.
there we go.
Because that is
I'm no longer in the abyss.
Thank God.
But yeah, no, my channel, I do intend to try and do something with this next 5 days I have off, and then I have a trip to Tennessee right after, so I'm gonna try and do something there too with my channel.
Nice.
I'm about to say, there you go. I hated the blind filter. I don't know why. I don't know why that was there.
Because it would clip into him.
Yeah, it would keep
I would,
clipping in and out.
I mean, I could do like, something like
I'm gonna
this.
disconnect him, okay?
I'm close. I'm close.
I could do
Yeah,
something
I'm
like
doing
this,
it.
No, I don't even care. Whatever. So, all right, no, Cam, we're gonna. Okay. So go ahead and talk about your channel, Cam. What's going on with your channel, buddy? What's going on, buddy?
Still trying to figure out why my editing software doesn't want to work. I don't know.
What do you have?
what's going on. Well, I had DaVinci.
Okay.
Didn't want to work. Downloaded a fresh new version of it. Didn't want to work. So I deleted it and I downloaded Power Director, which was the one that I used initially.
That's the one, yeah. That's how it goes to.
You guys want to see what happens when I just what? Let me just show you. It's better if I just.
I
show you
seriously
what
don't know
happens.
what's up with this man and his fucking...
Like, because what the fuck is going on with my? What's happening to my PC? Where'd my background go? All right. Anyway, fuck the background. Let's just go to let's look up Power Director Cyberlink. All right, pull that up. Get my files up. All right, let's go ahead and get my. I'll pull this. What the fuck going on with?
For all the audio listeners, Cam is trying to show us what the problem is with his Power Director. But his PC is shitting itself currently.
All right, hold up. Slight intermission.
All right, so welcome back to the Spin On Podcast with your two hosts, Bicentric Cross and Ghostn.
Yeah. We've lost a host tragically.
Tragically, he disconnected from the
Computer
PC. So it's just us two this episode. So Sonny, like, you got a new microphone, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
New microphone.
Sounds
Holy
so
shit.
crispy and new and shit. Actually, speaking of microphones, I have literally been using this one for like fucking 2 years, I think now. This shit cost me like $396, I think, when I got it. And
Dude, do you know how much it costs to get all this shit? Because it wasn't just the microphone. I had to get a microphone, a boom arm interface, and a wire.
Oh wow. I'm guessing like probably like fucking what, like 210 maybe?
$300.
300. Yeah. I mean, in total for me, because I had to get a mixer as well, because this one works with a I had to get a mixer to actually use it because my dumbass got it, and then I was confused when the USB port wasn't there. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I then had to use my like dog shit $80 mic for longer, because the reason I kept like getting pissed off at it is because it kept cutting off. Like, I'll just be speaking and then randomly it'll just like cut off like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it'll just keep cutting out constantly.
I didn't like the quality of the old one. After a while, it's just like, I don't know. I want to, as I said, I want to do better with content myself. And I feel like the only way I feel as if I can dedicate myself to making better content is if I buy the shit for my PC. Like, you have to recognize, or not you, but I have to recognize the fact that I didn't buy any of this,
Mm.
really. For the most part, like I bought the new. Excuse me, by the way, I bought the storage I have in there, but that's not really shit. Like the cooling fan I have, that was a gift to me by a water bottle. The
Oh damn.
RAM sticks, that was a gift to me by water bottle. The only thing I bought was the storage. And then it's just like after some time passed, it's just like I don't know. I just didn't feel attached to the PC, and I guess a part of that made me feel disheveled. Not
Mm.
disheveled, but dismayed. Whatever the word I'm looking for is, I'm trying to say probably.
Yeah.
And his power director just fucking keeps closing.
No, I saw it.
Yeah.
His CPU just skyrockets for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, your thing might be bottlenecking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And it's been doing that for all of my
Dr. Jam.
Yeah.
stuff. Said jam?
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, no. When I got this camera, it's like I felt like a spark come back, and I was like, I could keep going. Why just stop there? So then I ended up getting a new microphone, and then I ended up getting another camera. And dude, is it irresponsible? Yes, absolutely. I mean, these 4 things on their own has racked up to damn near $400. Add on to the
Yeah.
camera, lens, and the battery, and the SD card, we're talking about like $500. And I'm already now like I'm not finished. I need to get a new ring light, and that's going to be another $60. So I'm dropping a lot right now to really get to this point. But if you want to dedicate yourself to something, that's what you got to do. You got to be willing to make some sacrifice. Unfortunately, the sacrifice is money.
You either sacrifice for what you want, or what you want becomes a sacrifice.
My boy Sunny really like that one.
Is Shakespeare dead? Is he dead?
I totally,
Oh my god!
I totally did not rip that from an Isaac White video.
Oh.
No, that shit was funny as fuck because he fucked it up so bad. He was like, all right, you got to sacrifice for what you want, or the sacrifice becomes what you want. He was like, wait, Grizzy was like, what the fuck did you just say? But yeah, no, man, I feel you on that. Like, for me personally, I do think I would have a change of mind if I did buy a camera, because at that point I would feel like it is time cost fallacy, but it's still, I think it's beneficial to me instead of being detrimental. I think it would be a beneficial thing, because like honestly, editing all these podcasts, man, like it's really, even when I don't really want to do it, like I manage to still get the episode out. Like for example, like the episode we shall not speak of, it was weird. It was weird having to go through that, because I had to realize how stupid I was in that instant and then figure out a solution. And you best believe I fucking did. So I definitely do think it's like just having that little momentum pushing you towards something does really help you like keep going towards that goal, instead of like, constantly having to rely on like motivation and stuff like that.
Motivation.
So-
I think putting money towards something you enjoy, or putting money towards something is immediate fucking, at least in today's day and age. When you put money towards something, it's like a obligation to like really invest and actually put time into whatever it is. Like,
Man, I can't wait
'cause
till
money
money
is still-
just to be able to breathe for a year.
yeah, it's like money is such a scarce resource.
Yeah.
Somebody make
So when
a
you-
Black Mirror episode on that.
They probably already did, honestly.
On what? Seeing your booty cheeks?
So, guys, a spin on podcast.
Oh my fucking god,
bro,
I'm gonna
bro,
disconnect you
bro,
again.
chill
okay?
out.
I'm letting you know this time.
Just blur it. Just blur it.
Nah, yeah, I do think money is like a kind of. I think it is best viewed as a tool rather than like anything else, because like it is it's technically a lifeline, yes, but something I actually watched today really put into perspective for me that like a lot of things, like people like to say like there's like the world's in like a really gloomy state or whatever, and the thing is, you can say that to be true, but then you can also just be delusional, because like a lot of the things we know in our human lives, like they're based off delusions, honestly. And it's like there's nothing stopping you from just being like, okay, money's the way it is, okay, whatever, I'll just just go ahead and do the thing I want to do and just keep using money as a tool, basically.
The issue with that, though, you have to have the money to not care about money.
No, not really.
It's not a thing of delusion. Money is an unfortunate lifeline. If money wasn't
No, it is.
as important as it is, it wouldn't be such a crisis.
Yeah,
I mean, the
no.
dollar is losing value. Fucking think of about 20 getting paid. Okay, I said this earlier. I get paid $23.93. If I was getting paid this much 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I'd have a nice ass house. I'm making $23.93, struggling to find a apartment. Apartments that are like $2,000.
I think we had this discussion on one of our earlier podcasts.
Yeah, as much
yeah.
as I want to follow the ideology and that philosophy of, I'm going to like, that's what I'm doing now. Like I want to follow it, but I understand the repercussion of that, though.
Yeah.
You can say fuck it, we ball, but there is going to be consequence of that. That's why that
Oh, yeah.
ideology is only as logically sound as much money you have in your wallet. If you have let's say like you got $10,000. You got $10,000 on you, card, cash, whatever the fucking case may be, and you know that like 8,000 of that is gonna go to bills, or if you have crazy fucking bills, I guess, bills, mortgage, all that shit, car payments, 8,000 that's going to necessities, and then you.
First off, you need to figure out what you need to prioritize what bills
Yeah.
you got.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying this is a hypothetical. But if you got
Of course.
8,000, 8,000 of that 10,000 is going towards life necessities, mortgage, car payments, house payments, rada.
Yeah.
And you know that this other thing you got is like roughly around $2,000, like some kind of passion project you have, and it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want anyway. It's like I got the money for it. That's the thing. It's like I can do it.
Yeah.
But if you have $8,000, but this passion project you have is $2,000, again, get your priorities in check.
Yeah.
No, for real.
No,
But you know what I'm saying, hypothetically. Even
Yeah,
if it's something as
yeah.
simple as like, this thing is what I need for 10. Like this thing, what I need is $10, but this thing I want is $2. But I only got 10 on me. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I agree, because I mean I'm in the same spot. Like I'm not like in like a better position myself. Like I'm in the same spot where I'm not like, because I always like to like reassure myself I'm not in the worst spot ever. I'm in a spot
Yeah.
where I can do something, and I've been doing stuff. It
But
is just a little tough. It is just a little tough
To
sometimes.
constantly have to reassure yourself you're not in the worst spot you could possibly be is kind of tiring, at least for me.
Oh, of course.
I hate having
That
to.
is so true.
I hate having to keep
can't
telling myself, because after a while,
agree with that.
I don't feel like I'm just reminding myself. It feels like I'm trying to convince myself,
Convince you. Yeah.
and it's just like that. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. That having to keep saying that keeps me up at night.
Mm.
And this nigga just showed us his bad dragon dildo that he spent 600 bands on.
600 bands.
Bad dragon dildo, nigga.
Mhm.
This is like backwards too. So he gave
There's the B. So,
Oh my god.
bad dragon.
Yep, bad dragon. There's a D.
I
in
hate
there.
getting on this podcast and being serious.
Yeah, no, it is like it is tough sometimes. It's like it's just like we're.
It's hard to not be an adult.
Yeah, it's like it's not. I say it's hard to not talk about real shit. Like I said since the beginning, like I don't really care what we talk about. Like even if we talk about serious subjects, I don't really care. Like as long as we're just like, having fun talking about bullshit, like the fucking time we talked about how many pumps per minute you need to do to before you get to the top of the floor of like the Empire State Building. Well, like if you tried to have sex on an elevator.
yeah.
That was actually kind of that was a good one. That was.
Yeah, it's like we can have those silly topics. We can also
I
talk
could
about
do
serious
one
shit.
pump.
We can do whatever we want on this podcast. And
Yeah.
speaking
We can
of
do whatever we
which, no, speaking of which, does segment into Cam because Cam had a lot of ideas in the chat.
No, dickhead. I had an idea. And
Two
he
All right,
is
both
working off of
both
it.
both of these guys that are not even the main host, yes, I'm a shitty host, had ideas. So yeah, like you guys can go ahead and discuss those because they did sound interesting to me.
Those.
Can I start it off or do you want to do it?
Let's let you start off because honestly, I want to. Let's just go ahead and just get that. Going.
Okay.
Let's go get that. Going.
Now, as we've all previously mentioned, I put the King Crimson chain right here, just so everyone knows I am a nerd. I got my nails painted. I got Playboy earrings on. I got a Nixon. Start flexing. I just start flexing on people. I'm a nerd. I'm a big fat ass nerd. I love playing video games. Tekken is my baby. Soul Calibur is my baby. Sparking Zero is my baby. And with this all being brought in, 2 of those 3 games that I mentioned have had a serious fall off for 2 different reasons, though. See, Soul Calibur is a game that fell off because of age. Sparking Zero had no fucking reason to fall off because people have set such high and ridiculous ideologies. They set such high expectations, and then when it's not met, when the game doesn't literally jump out and give you a blowjob,
That's my boy.
and then you're so disappointed. Sparking Zero, I hate. Sparking Zero is the
How bad
biggest
it
example
fell
because it's the most relevant. Yeah. I hate when games fall off when they really shouldn't. I hate when people hype something up to such a ridiculous degree, and then when it, again, doesn't blow their mind and reinvent the fucking wheel. Oh, this shit's mid. This shit's mid. When you step back and look at everything that Sparking Zero was, the biggest issue with Sparking Zero was the fact that some of the characters are overpowered. But guess fucking what? What was the biggest appeal with the previous Budokai games? Like when people said, "Oh, I want this to feel like I want this new game to feel like all of the other Budokai games." Like, and they always specified with Gogeta too. They always use Gogeta SS4 as an example. I want Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 to be fucking busted. People said that because that's what made Budokai feel good, because no matter how busted the character is, you could whoop his ass. And you know what the funny fucking thing is? Gogeta was a broken ass nigga. And you know who else was? Yanja fucking Roby.
That is true.
Yanja Roby was also a busted ass character. And
I used to love Yajirobe, bro.
The very same thing that people were asking for, when they got it, they immediately started complaining about it.
So
they immediately said, "Oh, this is shit. This shit's terrible. The balancing system is terrible." Rod, this is what you fucking asked for. Now, there were obviously blatant issues that they had. Obviously, they weren't dropping enough characters. They didn't drop enough maps, even after the first 6 months. I mean, come on. I know that kind of frustration is logistic. And even then, even now, they still have yet to really push any content out like that because they're so hyper fixated on their true moneymaker, which is Xenoverse. And now they're releasing a new one. And I think that's going to have the exact same issue because of how big the name Xenoverse carries. But back to Sparking Zero. Go ahead.
I will honestly say, bro, I am excited for I love Sparking Zero. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I feel like Xenoverse is a little bit poorly timed, but I think the only reason why they're doing it is because Sparking Zero
unfortunately flopped.
And I will say I'm on the same train as Sunny here. I think Sparking Zero shouldn't have fell off. I think it's stupid that people just don't fuck with the game anymore and talk shit about the game. It's exactly what we wanted. There is nothing wrong with it.
That same logic is not just applied to AAA games. I think people are just so quick to denounce a game because it either feels similar or because it's not some sort of fucking... It's not fucking 2K. I always say it, if a game's not 2K, if a game's not Black Ops, niggas will always hate on it. And I specify niggas. White people only play Sims. I like, and really like the black community does. I think they are one of the most prevalent people when it comes to the gaming consumers. Like, if you think about it, a lot of niggas play games. I mean, a lot of niggas play games, but a lot of niggas only play the same games.
So I feel like it's more like people only play, not only, but like a lot of people only play games that are popular. They don't necessarily.
That's not even true. They
No,
play games that they're familiarized with. They don't like new things.
well,
I mean, sit down and think about, and also we have to factor in how media literacy is fucking abhorrent nowadays.
no, but that's what I'm
let's think about
saying.
it this
That's
way,
what I'm
too.
saying.
Most people won't hop on a game until it becomes a trend, and it doesn't become a trend until like people like obviously people who have a
Influence.
bigger platform than we do as content creators, when they actually put these games out there, so people see them, they're like, oh, that
No.
actually looks fun. Now I'm a download.
No. Because
Yeah.
I don't even feel like it's that. I genuinely feel like it's just a matter of, because I've seen this way too many times for it to not be a pattern. People, I feel like, only play shit if other people say it's good. It's not necessarily they go in and experience it themselves. Like, for example, Sparking Zero. A lot of people say, oh, the game fell off, it's this. Just because the narrative is that, people are inclined to not play it.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's my
it's
point.
really
That's my
unfortunate.
point. Because
I
a
don't
lot
think
of games are
everything
like
is-
that, unfortunately. A lot of games
Yeah.
are like that.
I don't think everything is hive mind. I don't think everyone has a hive mind mindset.
Absolutely
But
not,
because
absolutely
it's
not.
so simple, it's so easy to just take someone's word when it comes to something like a video game. Because back when people said, "Oh yeah, this thing's kind of ass," usually they meant it. Like, because a lot of games that have been getting released as of late have also been fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like how like think of how many AAA studios have gone down because one game fucked up their entire funding. I mean, look at what
Concord.
happened with Saints Row, Concord 2. Look at, and speaking of twos,
Redfall.
look at Redfall. Even Overwatch 2 had some fucking issues with it. I mean, they
had
got
issues.
so heavily overshadowed now by rivals.
Mhm.
But and then I always say, look at what happened with Tekken. Tekken got real fucking lucky that they made a crazy comeback with their recent update in season 3. I mean, we went through a season and a half of getting review bombed. I say we like I'm a part of the Capcom team. They went through a season and a half of just getting review bombed constantly because yes, I wholeheartedly agree with the community when they said they made the game way too offense heavy. I hate low tier God, but there's this one quote that he says that I genuinely fucking live by. I hate the nigga, but there is one quote that I stand and die by. I didn't open up. I just got sick of blocking against this nigga. I'm not blocking anymore. That quote specifically, I live by. Yeah, I didn't get opened up. I'm just tired of blocking against this nigga. That's what Tekken feels like. And yes, I
No,
understand that
dude.
it's a lot of matchmaking and a lot of matchmaking and character knowledge and knowing your own character. I understand, and frame data and this. Tekken is a very complex game. I know that. I've been playing since 2006 when Tekken
I can
6
vouch
was
for that.
released. I've been
I can
playing
vouch for
Tekken since Tekken 6 has been released. And Cam can vouch for that because he's known me so long. He knows I've been playing this game since the fucking womb. The first game I ever sat down and really played was Tekken 6. That's why I love the game
Tekken,
so much.
Soul Calibur.
Tekken,
No.
Soul Calibur,
Speaking of fighting
fucking
games, bro, there's been so many that I've played. It's not even
Mortal
funny.
Kombat, Mortal
Brawlhalla.
Kombat 9, Brawlhalla, unfortunately. Jesus Christ.
What game?
Street Fighter. Even Mortal Kombat versus DC, ironically enough.
Oh,
Like,
I
these-
played that game too.
Hey,
Marvel
so
versus
many
Capcom.
different Marvel versus Capcom.
Dead
Like,
or
there's
Alive.
I didn't get to
bro.
Dead or Alive, unfortunately.
Nah.
But
Really?
regardless, I've been playing Tekken for so fucking long. I know I was there when the real transition happened and how Tekken was handled between Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2, Tekken 7 now.
Mhm.
I think Tekken Tag 2 was a good shift on how not a good shift, but that was the first noticeable shift on how the game's offensive and defensive style was changed because obviously it's all technically every game is turn-based. Every fighting game is technically turn-based because once the one dude's done throwing his attacks, then you can return it. But that's
Yeah.
that's
So,
I hate my fucking house.
Oh,
I hate this fucking house.
For
Dude.
the viewers at home, Sonny had a little issue. Anyway, continue.
The turn-based ideology is only true as much as you respect the other person's fighting style, or the other person's offense.
Now, if you guys play Sonny and Tekken, just know he's gonna hop kick into hop kick.
Oh, fuck you. Yes, I will, and I'm a piece of shit. I don't care. I don't care. Tekken 6 and even Tekken Tag 2, you still had the option of everything. The Z axis, ducking, crouch sidestep, all this shit. The 50-50 mix-ups weren't exactly easier. They weren't so easy to do. They were much more difficult to pull off, but significantly more rewarding. So if you were to do some kind of crazy attack, I can't give you any specifics, unfortunately. I don't remember a lot from Tekken 6 because it's been quite some time since I've actually sat down and played it properly. But the defense and offense, people say that the older games were much more defensive. I don't think that's true. I think it was pretty fucking balanced because you can play defense and still have an upper hand. Now in Tekken 8, if you were to play defensive, you are back against the wall. There's not much you can do because you're
pretty much
not
the
only
entire fucking match.
Yeah, the entire match. The second your back's against the wall and they're putting on pressure, that's it. Hwoarang, Lydia, Reina, Heihachi.
Especially if there's plus frame after plus frame.
Plus frame after plus
dude.
frame. Alyssa.
Genuinely, like when I play Sonny sometimes, because I do want to get good at Tekken 8 because of specifically Yujiro Hanma coming out. I do want to get good so I actually can play him. But
I need to get the God of Hamburgers back.
I am Armor King main myself. I love Armor King. I loved Armor King ever since Tekken 5. Tekken 5, yeah. I loved Armor King ever since then, and I've loved him to this very day. But the thing is, like when I play Sonny and he plays Claudio, I don't have any disrespect. That is just his character. That's his guy. And it genuinely feels like sometimes I'm either just like the biggest dumbass I've ever like bear witness to, or genuinely like there's just something wrong, because no matter what I do, he either throws a mid string, a high mid string, or a tracking mid. And I don't know what to do because it's +4 every fucking time. And I understand it is a skill issue. I understand it is a skill issue on my part because it's like, yeah, again, learn the matchup. I get that. But it just genuinely is a little bit funny sometimes when I remember the quote that Michael Murray himself said in Tekken 7. When Kazuya was like broken as hell, he literally said, "Why sidestep when you can block?" Does he not play Tekken? Like, he does, but I'm just saying, sidestepping is such a huge thing.
Yeah, sidestepping used to be so pivotal. I mean, it is the Z axis, right? That I'm
Yes,
right.
The y-axis is
the
up and
Z.
down.
Yeah, the Z axis when it came to video games was not a common trope, simply put, because of the limitations on technology. When you think of heavy hitters, when you think of Street Fighter, when you think of Mortal Kombat, when you think of Kingdom Fighters, what is it? Something. What the hell is the name of the game? Yeah, Killer Instinct. Not Dead or Alive, but Dead or Alive came out a little bit later.
That was Dead or Alive was like Tekken, where you can go on the Z axis, but
yeah,
it was later.
Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter, yeah.
Yeah, I think King of Fighters. Yeah, King of Fighters.
Oh,
you think of games like that. Yeah, when you think of games like that, you're thinking of the simple. You can only move back and forth. You know what I mean?
Back, forth, up, down.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't step to the side. So when Tekken came around and they used the Z axis, that kind of changed the game, because then even games like Deadly Alliance came out, and that's when you could sidestep.
Crazy.
And you have to think when you have a game changer like that, when you have such a crazy mechanic for that time, which you still don't see a lot in a lot of games today.
No, you don't.
You really don't see it in a lot of games today. There's only 2 that I could think of that do it now, and it's Tekken and Soul Calibur, and Soul Calibur hasn't released a game in years.
Mm-hmm.
So, fucking, when your biggest seller has now become such a useless fucking tool in the game. Like, I mean, seriously, why sidestep when you can block? Because
Why
sidestepping
sidestep?
more often than not, you get hit with a tracking mid, high, or you get hit with a tracking mid or low, or
That's also a
or you
natural
get it hit
launcher.
into a random, or you get hit into a random 50-50, and you either lose a little bit of health and can try to recover, or you get thrown into a 50-50 mix-up stance and another 50-50 into a launcher.
That was what I was about to mention. Is everybody has an install stance, something. It's like my problem
Not
is
Claudio, though.
not Claudio. Yeah, Claudio doesn't have
That's
stances.
why he's balanced.
He does
He
have
has
an install though. He does have an install because he has Starburst.
Yeah.
But still, my point is like I get it if people have like some stances where it's like a second, like you could stand in it for a second and then you get out of it. But it's genuinely characters that can hold a stance and then there's 4 options they can do. One's an unblockable, one's a grab, one's a low, and one's a mid. And a tracking mid at that, that's plus. And then you have to just sit there and eat it, or you can mash, and then they probably have an auto parry for some reason, and then you just explode. Or, oh, I guess low. Okay, I explode. Okay, I guess mid. Okay, I gotta eat this +4 and eat another mix up. Oh,
I'll also say something too. As someone who is, I've played Tekken for a while, okay, but I've never gotten like every time I play Tekken, never gotten super into it, like heavy into it, up until recently. Recently, I've been trying to learn a lot more shit. This game is racist. This game is just racist. Oh my god! Like everything that they're naming is shit that I had to learn, and I barely even know like 4 of the characters in the game.
Dude, I still don't even know everything. Like people are my friends that are way better at the game. They're talking about like, oh, good Oki, good frame trap. Like oh, you just did a frame trap on me. I don't know. You should do that more often. I don't know what the fuck. I know what a frame trap is. I think, but I don't know what the hell I did. And I don't know. I still don't even know what an Oki is. I still don't know how to do an Oki. I know the definition. An Oki is technically an attack that you would use when someone's on wake up.
Yeah, on
so
wake
after you
up.
get knocked down, whatever option you use. So like Claudio's a good Oki for Claudio is his forward. Hold on, what is it? 1, 2, 2, 3. No. It's 1, 2. So his down forward 1, 2. I know you guys don't know what move I'm referring to, but it's the one where he's like, oh, and then rips your ass wide open. And then, like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That's one of his Okis that that is pretty good, because if you roll left, right, or into him, and he hits you with that, especially if he has Starburst,
it's
you
a
can
natural
get
launcher, yeah. But that was another thing. That's another. Whatever it's called. Yeah, that was another. I think it's called corkscrew, but I don't care. Whatever. Whatever. But that was another thing I found cool about Tekken is you could stay on the floor. You could just stay on the floor if you wanted to. And there's unique get up options. You can hop kick. You can.
Staying on the floor is also a very vital tool. Honestly, when you get knocked down, the best thing you can do is stay on the ground at this point.
I think it's hilarious how like there's been times where I know what they're saying. And what they're saying may be true to an extent. God forbid you don't know what you're doing, though. Oh, yeah. Don't stay on the floor. I'm warning you right now. Do not stay on the fucking floor. Whatever these niggas, if you're new to Tekken, you're like, oh, they're just saying shit. I get knocked down. They're just staying. No.
When it comes to lower level, when you're in lower level Tekken games, people just kind of throw shit out there. I just throw shit back. When you're low level, spam like a motherfucker. Spam up until you get to Tekken God.
Yep.
Or not Tekken God. Sorry, not Tekken God.
Like Bushin
Mighty
or
Ruler.
Probably...
No, you can spam up until you get to Mighty Ruler.
Play some characters that's like kind of easy to spam. Like play June. Play Reina.
Play
Like,
Yoshi,
June-
play
June-
fucking
Yoshi.
Play
yeah.
Leo.
play
Yeah.
Heihachi. Like even though Mishimas are
Heihachi.
technical, it's
Alright.
still like
You can still
Heihachi
technically
has
spam
so
them.
much fucking stupid shit.
And-
Goddamn
and
Warrior Instinct.
there's so much character depth that was watered down, especially in Leo. But we're getting off topic. We're talking about Tekken
Yeah,
falling
but
off, games falling off.
Yeah, we want to talk about games
Spell
falling off.
break.
I'll tell you about a fall off. Wait. I will tell you about a fall off from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. What the fuck happened to Leo?
Yeah.
Genuinely. I used to love playing Leo in fucking Tekken
Mhm.
7. My favorite character of all time. That's all I
They
would ever
took
play.
away his nuance. They made
away
him more.
everything.
Leo was one of the most technical characters.
One of my favorites.
It wasn't so easy to flow chart into his stances. The difference between Leo and Lars was accessibility. See, Lars was much simpler to understand
is
when you wanted to
wild.
go into a character who had excessive stances. Not to the point of Zafina or Hwoarang,
Yeah.
but like Lars was that good middleman. Hwoarang's a little bit too much because when you go into his stances, because they look so similar, you kind of can get your ass, messed up. Some of his stances, when you do them, it's the exact same thing as any other stance. There's too much shit going on. Then you have characters like Zafina, where no matter what stance you're going in, you have a completely different layout of what
Yeah.
buttons does what. Then you have Lars, who is a good middleman. It's like, yes, every stance is something different, but you can't really go wrong once you're in there. You don't need to have too much technical thought. I could be completely wrong. I don't play Lars all that much, but he was much easier as one of the high stance characters to really work with. And I think that's still true to this day because he's only got 3 stances. Dynamic, something else, and something else. I can't remember, unfortunately.
Harang's not too bad if it's like if it's the
Harang's
only character you mess with, you can kind of learn him.
Noob
But like if you're
Yeah.
trying to learn
Genuine
multiple people, no, he is a noob stomper. You can just spam kicks.
Yeah.
Just spam kick buttons and directionals, and
Yeah.
you shit on
I
people. dude.
still do it with the rank I'm at, but yeah, no,
Mhm.
fucking Lars was one of those characters where if you wanted to learn somebody else who has crazy stances, you pick him up and then you understand the technicalities of how stances work and you understand timing and when to use stances. He was the good he was the good character to go to. Then you
Yeah.
would go to someone else like Hwoarang and Zafina. But if you really wanted to show off your understanding of how stances work to get like high risk, high rewards, or just crazy fucking mind games, 50-50s, launchers, sidestep into this, jab into that, you would go to Leo. Leo was the most technical character in the entire game. He was convoluted, but every time you pulled anything off with him, you felt like you just had Gatorade dumped on you. That's what he was. And now a lot of that nuance has been removed. He's not nearly as technical or in depth or anything. I could hop on Leo right now and probably win a fucking game in my
Lucky
high
Chloe
ass
from
rank
the
after
Shackles.
never fucking touching him.
Free
did you
Lucky
say?
Chloe from her shackles.
No.
Free Lucky Chloe. No, keep her in her fucking
No,
shackles.
no,
Free
no,
Miguel.
no,
Free Miguel.
No,
Free
because
Miguel from his shackles.
this motherfucker Cam. Because you hear him say, yeah, bro, I used to play Tekken. You're like, oh yeah, man, I used to play Tekken too. Yeah, man, I used to play Lucky Chloe, Bob, fucking Alyssa, and then you'll be like,
Okay, well, I play Alyssa now, but I'm not that great with her. I just like how she's stupid.
You play?
sometimes.
Why do you just go for niggas?
Okay,
who
listen. I just like stupid gimmicky ass characters, bro. I just like
And
play
that's
Devil Jin. Play fucking Devil Jin.
gimmicks. Oh
I just
my
don't fuck with
god.
Devil Jin. I
So
don't fuck with
That's
Devil Jin.
fucking
characters
crazy because he's
have-
so gimmicky.
I know, but I just don't
So
fuck with
many
Jin.
characters now survive their entire. They have no actual character. They have no actual characterization. Every
Mhm.
character is nothing more than gimmicks and fucking gimmicks in
I
their
will
stances.
say-
I mean,
June has a
I
fucking
do-
sniper
I will
rifle.
say,
That's not a lie. She has a fucking sniper.
It's not. That's why it's funny. Listen, I like playing gimmicky characters, but the reason why there's certain ones that I like and there's certain ones I don't like. It really just depends on how much fun I have with them. I really fucked with Lucky Chloe one of my favorite characters ever. I don't really fuck with Eddie. They're very similar.
Yeah,
I fuck with one of them. I don't fuck
Man,
with the
so
other. I fuck with Bob, right? But I also fuck with Jin. I also fuck with Reina. You know what I'm saying? I also fuck with Elisa. I also fuck with Leo, at least in Tekken 7. It's just whoever I have
Like
fun
I
with.
fucked
You
with
know what I mean?
Lee. Lee was my guy for a long time
Mm-hmm.
until Claudio showed up. And you know what? A thing with Claudio that I like about him is how simple he is. Like he doesn't have, like he has gimmicks, but his gimmicks are not nearly as egregious as someone like Armor King, specifically Armor King.
what with grabs?
Yes.
No,
not grabs, but
not
just
with
Armor
just
King in
his
general
grabs,
with his bullshit.
because if I wanted to talk about,
Bro, we're not about
I wanted
to.
to
We're
talk
not
about-
about to say bad breath
No,
is
no.
that crazy, dude.
it
It's
kind
just
of
a gimmick.
is.
It's just a gimmick thing. That's what I'm saying though. Like he is a gimmicky
Like
character.
that. No, because a lot of what Armor King, you know what? He's one of the more balanced DLCs. Which is crazy to say.
No, that's not crazy because
No.
Fakaram was kind of
Back up.
ridiculous.
Now
Eddie was
I don't.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
4 4
Like,
4 4 4 4 4.
Yeah.
For real.
See, with Armor King and his. Yeah, you know what? Fuck Armor King. Who's another one? Lydia.
Lydia.
Oh, good
Lydia and
heavens!
was
Mary
cool.
Zoe. Lydia
I
and
fuck
Mary
with
Zoe
Lydia, I'm not gonna
specifically.
lie.
Hold on.
Mary Zoe?
I think Lydia is cool as a character,
Okay.
but her stances not
This is
so
what my knowledge
gimmicky.
about Tekken 8. I would say I like the Lydia's character, but my knowledge about how she came out in Tekken 8,
She's
I
brand new.
couldn't tell you.
She's
I
brand
couldn't tell
new.
you. I couldn't
She's
tell
brand
you.
new.
So, yeah.
She literally showed up. This is her first appearance. Lydia.
Lydia?
And
No, she
yeah,
was in
this is
7?
her first
She was in
appearance.
7.
No,
She was?
she was in 7. Yeah, she was a
Yeah, she
DLC
was in
character
7.
in
I don't
7.
remember her showing up in 7.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was
she
in
was in
7.
7.
I
She was
legit
on the
never
7
saw
roster.
her.
Yeah, she was on the 7 roster. Like
No
she
one ever
wasn't.
played her.
Yeah, no, she
Yeah,
wasn't.
not a lot
She
of
was
people did
not
play
nearly as strong as she is in fucking 8.
No,
Yeah.
I can tell you that much. Yeah, she feels really good in 8. I'm not gonna lie.
The last couple DLC releases have been highly gimmicky, excluding Kunimitsu. Kinda, sorta. She's got her
I haven't
issues.
played her yet.
She's way too. No, she okay. You know
She has
she
what?
a
still
lot
have
of
her teleporting
flashy
shit?
shit. Yeah,
Does
she
she
has.
still have her-
Yes.
See, Armor King doesn't rely on his stances or his gimmicks as much, but when you're kind of back against the wall is when his gimmicks really start to show, especially that hot ass nigga breath. Because like seriously, there's no reason. Like I understand it being used as like a quick thing, like Yoshimitsu's
It is. Yeah.
No, fuck that. Not his unblockable low.
No,
like
Yoshi
Yoshimitsu's bad
is
breath.
all gimmicky. I don't.
Yeah,
Yoshimitsu
nothing but
is
gimmick.
the gimmick
Is
character.
the gimmick
But
character.
no,
Exactly.
not you know what? No, fuck that. I still give that to Mary Zoe.
Mary's.
I think
Well, that was
seriously.
Yeah,
new.
no,
I don't know
When
yeah,
you
much about
think of
Mary,
Mary,
so-
when you see characters that entire character is based off of their gimmicks, like Clive, Mary Zoe, and
Oh, fucking.
currently
Fuck
Kunimitsu.
Clive.
Clive specifically, he was the first and the worst, I think, because oh my god, he has when you fight against a Clive character, you ever rarely see them use a regular move. You strictly see them do the
just
teleporting
always
shit
doing
or
the
his
gimmicky
parry
shit,
or
yeah.
his little scorpion pull or his
His
little
big-ass
wing shit
hammer
or
slam
calling on
bullshit, yeah.
It's like
calling on-
why?
his dog.
Victor.
Stop fucking I'm turning
Well,
that
Victor
off.
wasn't DLC, but Victor is still stupid as well. Good with this
Victor-
whole.
I
Victor's
fuck
been
with
mad
Victor
at him.
though. I fuck with
Victor's
Victor
a
heavy,
cool
bro.
character, but bro, you can't even lie. The teleporting into constantly sword pressure
No,
into
yeah,
explosion into
Yep.
like
Yep.
all,
No, I will say,
all that
okay,
shit, dude.
Okay, as someone who genuinely plays Victor, and I actually really love playing him. Like I've kind of learned his kit pretty well. I won't lie. He's honestly probably one of my best characters so far. And I've been trading with like actual characters that I should be playing with, like Jin. You know, get a good basic understanding of Tekken. I really fuck with Victor, but I will say some of his he has some bullshit. He does
Yeah.
have some bullshit.
Like, okay,
Victor
so
has some bullshit, but he's not nearly as egregious. Like, yes, he's like in a distance game. Yes, when you're up close, though,
Yes.
that's the thing. That's what I was saying with characters like Armor King. Armor King, when your back is against a wall, is when you see his gimmick stand out. Victor, when you're from a distance, you see his gimmick
You see
stand out.
his
But that's
gimmicks, yeah.
one thing. That's
Mhm.
specific situations. Clive has bullshit up close. Clive has shit from mid distance. Clive has
Mhm.
shit from afar. Same
It's
thing
just
goes
another
with
like
Mary
Noctis
Zoe.
or
Well,
another
Mary
fucking
Zoe
what's
is
his
much
name?
more up close
Negan?
and personal. Yeah, Negan.
God,
Mary Zoe is
Negan.
much more up close and personal character. That's how she's obviously intended to be played. You don't really have the distance or the option of distant fighting. But a lot of her stances and a lot of what her gimmicks are and how she plays, you can close that distance with like a lot of her stripper pole kicks.
Okay,
And
I was about to say, wait a
yeah.
minute.
And the same logic applies with characters like Anna Williams. Anna Williams was, I
Oh
think,
boy.
my breaking point. She was my
Really?
breaking point.
Was she bad
Yeah.
for real?
Anna, or
Mhm.
sorry, Anna before she got nerfed. She
Nerfed to hell.
okay. Because Cam, hear this out. Anna had a 10-frame jab that if it counter hit, she can launch you. That's safe on block, and she can twitch it. She can fucking twitch it. So if you so because she has this stance, her and Nina have this stance that they could constantly keep going into it and keep twitching it. And Anna's unique property is that her counter hit was launchable. She can launch it, and it didn't
That's
take
kinda
too
crazy.
much execution. It didn't take too much
That is
execution
kind
to
of
do
crazy though. Just simply the fact that it's an immediate launcher is wild.
off a 10-frame jab,
Off a
and
10-frame jab.
that is ridiculous. Mind
And
you,
then
people.
let's not ignore her rocket.
Yeah, no. The fact that that thing did chip damage because it used to be like everybody did a shitload of chip damage in Heat.
And even if you blocked it, you still would get that like damage debuff or whatever the fuck it was.
And then she's plus as hell. She's just
Mhm.
plus as hell for no reason.
Yeah. So another thing before she got nerfed, she had this low attack where she would slide low and then hit you with the rocket launcher. If you blocked the first one and then got hit by the other two rockets, you lose a like good quarter of your health. I think it did like 50 or 70 some odd damage. So if you got hit with that 3-4 times, you lose.
And
I
then
also want to say
Now-
one thing that I've noticed about Tekken 8 that I didn't notice too much in Tekken 7 is just like the sheer amount of like I don't play the game that frequently. I play it, I learn, I do it for a little while, leave for like a month or something, come back, do it again, right? I'm very slow progressive. I like playing the game for like little segments, learn some new shit, leave, come back, refresh myself, learn some more new shit, and just it's just a constant build up, right? One thing I will say is Tekken 8 specifically. Especially for like characters like Kazuya and shit. I've noticed I'll come back and characters just have different moves. Like what the fuck happened?
no, because
like,
they
They
keep
add
adding
new
moves
moves every season.
Mind you, here's my problem with the adding new moves. These characters already have over 100 moves each, and you have to
I
learn
understand.
all of them.
Yeah, I understand wanting to keep it fresh, but I think the issue is that they're kind of over encumbering what they need to strip away some of the things. Like
they just
I
need to
still
take away
sit and
moves.
I still sit and stand by Heat does not. I think sit and stand is going to be crazy hot take. I think the Heat is a great system. I don't think they should change it. As ridiculous as it is, to have the option to immediately
It's
pop.
refreshing. It's refreshing.
It's something that, yes, Heat and Rage, I understand people like Rage you can get behind because they already had that system. It's just now it's a little addition.
Yeah.
But Heat, obviously, like putting your character in their strongest state, at any given point in time, like, oh, you're getting your ass whipped, your back is against the wall, pop Heat. It's the same thing as Raw level 3. That's how I see it. I treat Heat the exact same way I would treat
it's
a
the
Raw
same
level
way.
3.
It's the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way Rage Drives kind of were, because it's like it was a turning. It's a table
It's a
turner.
turning point.
The
Yeah,
difference
it's
between
like,
Rage
let me do
Drive
this shit to
was
throw you
your
off.
character had to be below a certain point.
HP,
Like,
yeah.
Or, yeah, a certain
But
HP.
I'd say
It's
it's
not
just
like that in this game.
basically
You
a
can just
rage
pop the
drive.
dropper,
A
but
rage
you
drive you can use at any point, and they did.
reframed it.
Yeah, and they did reframe it to where a lot of stuff doesn't launch anymore. It just knocks down.
And a lot of the moves and attacks that. So when you use, for people who don't play Tekken or people, yeah. So Heat engage or your Heat meter basically it brings your character, as I previously said, into their strongest form momentarily.
Mhm.
If you just regularly use it by hitting RB, your character only has 2 out of 3 bars in your your heat meter. And if you were to use an attack that is something specialized attack that would typically use your heat meter or act as a heat engager, that one attack would completely empty your meter.
Yep.
They reframed it to where you can only use 1 attack per meter. But if you use an attack, heat engage attack instead of just pressing RB to engage it right then and there, if you used a heat smash, you have a full meter and you can use a heat attack and then still have a little extra to use like your heat engage or whatever the fuck. I'm probably not saying it properly, but before you could do like 3 heat attacks back to back and still have enough
Really?
to
I thought it was like
use your heat smash.
because I figured it was like what was it? If you
Back when
used
I played
it,
Claudio,
So
so
basically,
if you just instant popped it, you would have
Back when
like
I
what,
played.
half a bar?
you would have 2/3
Yeah,
of a bar.
you would have
You
2/3 of a bar. That's what I said.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if
And
you
then
use
like
a heat,
now,
but if
if
you used a heat
engage,
smash,
you have a
And
full
yeah,
bar,
if you use an engager, then you get the full
Mhm. 'Cause
bar,
it's
and
more
it doesn't go
skillful to
down.
use an engager than
Yeah.
to just pop in a button. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. See, back when I was like still new to the game, I would just pop heat randomly and use 4 blue moons back to back with Claudio, which is
That's
fucking
crazy.
ridiculous. Oh yeah, I was a piece of shit. I still do it to this day. I don't fucking care.
it's not. It's
But
not
I
that
feel like that's
crazy,
a
but, like,
case
my
of
current
like
thing
don't blame
is,
the
like,
don't blame the
especially with
players,
Jin,
blame the
bro,
game.
I'd just be going crazy with his electrics. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly. But now if I were to just use a regular heat engage and then do blue moon, I lose
You
all of
lose
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think that was a
Which
good
I
thing they
think
did,
I
'cause
think they did a
shit
good thing. I
That's a
think,
good thing.
and I with that as minute of a change that is, I think they should leave it alone. I think heat's not the issue. I think the gimmicks and the offensive pressure and the amount of 50-50
Yeah.
mix-ups
like
and
it's
I
just
think
how
I think it's the tracking because
and the tracking is an
the
issue because
tracking
it completely bastardizes sidestepping. Sidestepping
does.
doesn't matter. Will we ever talk about games that fell off?
yeah.
Mhm.
All right. You know what?
We
We're just
kinda are, we
stop.
kinda
Okay,
are,
from
though.
here,
Tekken
from
didn't
here,
fall off.
we're gonna close the book
We
on
don't use
Tekken.
the big T.
We're gonna close the book and we're gonna open a
Alright, let's
new
close
one. So Cam, which game were you even trying to talk about like all a while ago? Because I feel like you're trying to say one. Because
Bro,
if
there's a couple. Oh, spell break. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, listen. To everyone out there who played Battle Royale games, alright, if you didn't know what spell break was, in my opinion, it was possibly one of the best Battle Royale games of all fucking time. I don't even know why it shut down. Like, I'm actually about to look
it
this shit
shut
up.
down because basically Hi-Rez, the person behind or the people behind it, same people that made Paladins, by the way, if you didn't know.
Paladins, yeah.
Basically they just did a lot of real poor decisions with it, and like basically they went away from the way the game was made at the beginning, basically.
And it was okay, so apparently Pro Letriad, right? I think that was the company that had it. Was acquired by Blizzard Entertainment. And the studio's workforce was absorbed into Blizzard to support the development of World of Warcraft, specifically the Dragonflight expansion, leading to the immediate fucking ceasing of the development of the server maintenance for Spellbreak. So basically, it's all Blizzard's fault. And again, fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I don't care. I don't care. All right, listen. This is me personally. You know, that's my personal opinion. I don't like Blizzard. I really just don't fuck. I don't fuck with Blizzard. I really don't.
I don't either.
I don't think Jump Force should have fallen off.
I don't think Joe's. No, I agree. No. Put that headset back on because I agree as well on that. Jump Force shouldn't have fell off.
Jump Force should have fallen
Spellbreak
off.
shouldn't have fell off. Call of Duty shouldn't have fell off, but there's a bunch
Nope,
of idiots running
nope,
the shit.
nope,
No.
no.
Let me tell you something.
That
Let me
is
tell
a
you
hot
something.
take.
It
That is a
deserves.
hot take.
That is a hot take. It deserves to fall off, but how it is now. But it shouldn't have to begin with. It was the fact that we got these.
It's the fact that you have these
idiots now.
lazy ass fucking screenwriters
Developers.
and directors
Yes.
and developers. That's the problem. When you have a
I
company
feel like
so big and so greedy and so gluttonous, such as Activision and Ubisoft, you don't have to fucking
Let me tell you
try.
something.
Sit back and look at the rest of the gaming. Look at the rest of all game developers. Look at what's going on with Blizzard. Look at what's going on with Activision. Look at what's going on with Bandai, with their biggest
Bandai.
seller right now with Tekken. Look
Yep.
at what's going on. What has Capcom done in recent years? Their only fucking competition that Ubisoft has, or is it Ubisoft that has
no, because I'm about to say Ubisoft has literally nothing as of
Yeah,
late.
what owns
Mm.
is it Activision that owns COD? What is it again?
Yes, it's Activision.
It's Activision.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, look at Ubisoft, look at all the things I said, Capcom. The only fucking competition that Activision currently has is fucking Insomnia. And even then Insomnia releases games so far apart, like
Yeah, it's not even like a direct competition.
yeah, exactly. You don't like they have competition, but
Mm-hmm.
Insomnia, when they drop, they take their sweet ass time because they're making good games. Say what you want about Spider-Man 2. The worst thing about
I was
the
about to
worst
say,
thing that happened
well.
with Spider-Man 2, the worst thing that happened with Spider-Man 2 was that shitty booty ass Colgate suit that Miles Nogales put on and those fuck ass dreadlocks. Go to hell. The worst thing that Michael B. Jordan ever did was fucking wear Killmonger dress because he did it right, and every nigga
okay,
after him wanted to fucking
yes.
follow it.
Okay,
Bro,
I hate that.
Everyone
He
wanted
wore
to,
it right.
everyone wanted to
He
be
did it
Michael B.
right.
Jordan, but
Everyone, because
nobody
he's
else
so
could be Michael B.
sexy.
Jordan.
Everybody,
sexy.
everybody wants to be a king, but not do king shit. Like,
Exactly.
like honestly. So, no, talking more about games that shouldn't have fall off.
Yo.
Honestly, I don't think it fell off as much as it just had its course, but I don't care. I still want to cope. I think Man-Eater should get a sequel. I will still say that till the day I fucking die. I wanted Man-Eater 2 so goddamn bad, but everybody's like, nah, bro, it was just a stupid shark game, bro. I don't care. I fucking love that game. That game was
I
so
still
fucking
stand
good.
and die. Soul Calibur should still be fucking popular. I don't know why it died off. I think Call Me Carson did it.
Okay, I want to say something as well. Respawn.
It's not happening. It's
Where
not.
the fuck is it? Where?
No.
this-
They're censoring you.
Motherfucker.
They're censoring you.
Where is Titanfall?
It's
Please.
not
Oh my
happening. I'm
fucking
telling you
God.
right now.
You-
They
I
tried,
don't- I
bro.
don't
They
care.
literally.
I don't care. Niggas want this fucking game. Why are you not bringing it to them?
Cyberpunk should be
I
more
think
popular
that's
than
more
what it is.
EA though.
I agree.
Cyberpunk should be more popular. If it
I'll
wasn't
say-
for such
you know
a
what? I'll
shitty
say-
release.
I'll say
People saw that release and saw that it was really bad, which rightfully so it was. And then
No.
when
It
they
was
fixed
terrible on
everything, they didn't
release,
give
but
it a
they-
second. They
that's
didn't
like-
give it a chance.
If you haven't played Cyberpunk, play it now. I'm telling
Which
you.
again,
it's
that's fair.
So much better.
Yeah,
I get
because
it,
a lot
it had
of people
bad
bought
rep.
that game and then it was
It had
bad.
a very
and
bad
then they
rep, but
fixed
it's
it.
a lot better now.
like
It
two
is
things.
fixed,
Like
it's playable, it's fun, it's enjoyable.
Or
Just
three
play
things,
it. It's
actually.
a great game.
game is fixed.
three things actually. One, I'm gonna watch Edge Runners beforehand. But two,
Edge Runners is amazing.
I just do want to play through Cyberpunk because I'm not gonna lie. Fucking Cam was showing me like
was.
Cyberpunk gameplay, and that shit was so fucking stupid. And I was like, this
It's
looks
really
like
fun.
fun as shit.
Yeah,
But then
really fun.
three, this is my take. I think GTA 6
It's gonna flop.
it's gonna be meh.
It's
think
way
listen,
too-
here's my personal opinion. It's going to fall into the same category as Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero.
I don't think so.
Exactly. No,
I
feel
think-
like
no,
it is.
I think it's literally
going
gonna
to
just
the
be meh.
exact Same thing.
It's just
No,
gonna be meh.
I think
No,
it's going to be.
no, I think it's gonna be good.
I think it's going to
I
be a
think it's
good
gonna be
game.
good.
I think it's going to be a good game.
I think
don't.
it's going to be overhyped to hell, like I said.
Yep. Because
Mhm.
you got to think about it. We haven't had another GTA because GTA 5 came out 2014. It's been over 10 years.
Yes.
It's been 12 years.
Now think about how long it was since between Budokai and Budokai what 3?
Budokai Tang. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, because this was
Budokai
that
Budokai
was
4.
that
yeah.
was nearly 2
Budokai
decades.
Tenkaichi, that was 2 decades. 20 years. The last Budokai game came out, I think, right before I was born. I could be wrong. Hold on.
That's
When
something like that.
did Budokai
No, I want.
Tenkaichi 3 come out?
Oh my gosh, what's like a game I played recently?
Oh
No,
no, it came out. It came
I-
out after I was born. It came
I
out.
am
It came out in
so-
2007. Big. That's so. Yeah, it was 20 years, damn near, just a little short of 20 years between
Oh, yeah.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Sparking Zero. And look at like the second they dropped the word B out of their mouth, niggas immediately started saying Kefla's gonna hop out and bounce on it. That's how good this game is gonna be. And then when they didn't get crazy puh from Kefla, the game flopped. And that's an unfortunate part. And I think that's the exact same thing that's going to happen in GTA 6. Because you got to sit and think. GTA 5 hasn't fallen off, but it has become very pay to win, pay to play, rada, rada, rada. Like, you can obviously play the game without dropping a fucking dime, nickel, penny.
That's if
but
you
it
don't
is
get
very
hacked.
difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult and it's very not fun. And I think having GTA 6 will be a very good fresh start for everyone to catch up because GTA 5 has grown significantly in popularity since its release 10 years ago or 12 years ago. And I think the big issue is because GTA, simply put, I don't think there's been a bad GTA game. I won't die on that hill. But every time you hear GTA, they have almost released nothing but bangers. San Andreas, I was gonna say GTA 3, GTA, which one am I
Los
I've never
thinking
played
of?
anything. I've never played anything.
Los Santos,
I don't think I've ever
GTA.
played anything before 3. So
I
but
played a
ever
little
since
bit of
one,
4. 4 was funny as shit. I'm not gonna
4
lie.
was great.
Roman, let's go bowling. For the last time, Roman, I don't want to go fucking bowling.
Yeah, like when you think of GTA, you think of good fucking games because they're all iconic.
Also, Red Dead Redemption
now,
series.
And Red Dead Redemption as well, but there's only 2 games, and I think honestly, I think they should keep it that way.
Oh man, Red Dead. No, I agree because Red Dead and GTA are really good.
They're good, but they are so strongly different.
Yeah.
When a game comes out, you know what I'm saying, and I either play it myself, see it, go through my own personal reviews on the game, I'll let everybody know what my opinions on it. I think personally, currently though, it's going to come out. It's going to be a good game. I think so. That's what I think it's going to be. I know a lot of niggas are going to hate on it because everyone's overhyping the game to hell, just like they did with Sparking Zero.
I think it's different though because of how many times they've delayed it, and I think in my personal opinion,
but think of how many times Team Fortress got delayed.
That is true, but
Team
I feel
Fortress
like
got delayed for 10 years, Damon.
Yeah.
Sorry for putting your government out there, but that game got delayed for 10 fucking years. GTA 6 was only announced a year or two ago.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last year, but then they moved it to
Team Fortress 2 was supposed to get released 10 years prior to it being announced. I don't think delays are a bad thing.
I don't think it's bad either.
Think of what happened. Think of what would happen if they delayed Cyberpunk to better attune the game.
Well, no, I'm not saying the delay itself. I'm not saying delaying the game is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in the perspective of everyone that wants to play it, it's bad because they're like, oh, well, the game's not ready. Why would you announce it if it's not ready? Then it's like, it goes into that. I'm not saying
that always happens.
And that's another thing where I get irritated with that too.
That's
it's
such
like,
a
guys,
common
this is
thing,
such a common thing in gaming. Why is it any different now? Is it just because it's GTA 6? That's stupid.
Team Fortress 2 got delayed for 10 years. I could be wrong.
Has it really been 10 years that they delayed it?
I don't know.
I think it was delayed. I think that game was delayed for like years.
Yeah, I feel like I will say that was a different time where a lot of people had more patience because a lot of people now they just want to have fucking okay. I am not trying to call out anybody. I'll just say there's a certain particular person I walked in the room of today who had 3 screens on and then was on their phone. I don't know about y'all, but do you think that person is gonna wait for another delay of a GTA
Wait,
game?
say that one more time.
I said just gonna play the game.
I said there's a person with 3 screens on and was in their bed on their phone. Is that same person gonna be willing to wait for a game to release? Or
and that takes us back to the other thing of just everything moves so fast, so frequently. No one really sits down and just I don't know
something.
with how fast everything moves. No one thinks. There's how fast everything moves. The second short form content. No, I can't even say that because when Vine was out, Vine
was fine. It was
Vine
completely
was fine.
even musically.
was
Yep.
fine.
Musically
Oh
is
my
fine.
god, let's have such vigorous fucking sex.
Damn.
Yeah, I would say I don't necessarily think TikTok was nearly as bad either. I just think
I don't
it's
think
something
TikTok.
that
I don't
TikTok's
think
not
TikTok
bad.
itself was the issue. I just think about
It's
how it was handled and how the
yeah.
people treated it.
how it's
The issue
handled, how
with
people
things
treated
is
it,
just
and prolonged exposure to that kind of content.
prolonged exposure as well as a failing education system.
And just
I
acceptance,
will say
social
and
acceptance.
yeah,
Acceptance.
social acceptance.
There,
Yep.
damn.
Social acceptance. And everything, because everything has to be a trend. Everything has
Yep.
to be a trend.
Everything
It's
has
either
to
a
be a
trend
trend.
or you're
Everything is going for like, I mean, dude, you have Instagram or
I
Reels
mean,
now. You have Facebook.
look at what's
I
going
you have
on. Yeah, and like
TikTok,
look
you
what's
have
going on
YouTube,
with
Shorts.
yeah,
Like,
YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook.
No,
I don't even fucking know what
something
TikTok's
that
on.
really pisses me off is
Snapchat apparently has some
this
shit like that
idea
too.
that
Yeah,
if you're
Snapchat
in
has it
the-
too.
If you're in the content sphere, and no shame at all to anyone who does this, but
The only way you
it
can get big is through
pisses
short
me
clips.
off is when people tell you the only way to grow is by doing the same shit everyone else does, and it fucking
you know what?
pisses me off.
My brother Jose, he told me that. That's exactly what he told me recently. He was like, "Hey man, I know you want to do more tech and content, but look at what these numbers are doing. Look
Blah,
at this, that you
blah,
got to do
blah,
this, that."
nigga.
And I say to him every time, I don't fucking care. Why would I? And I was like, what do you want me to do? Do what everyone else is doing? He's like, well, yeah, that's the only way you can make it. And then it's like, then why would I? And then I sit there and tell him, and it's like, okay, he no inherently, yeah, he is right. He is.
easier.
That is. It's
Yes.
not okay. That's not the only way to make it, but it's the best way to do it. But you know
Yeah.
what? If I do that, first of all, think of what happens when somebody gets really big doing what everyone else is doing, and then when they decide to do their own thing, what happens? I mean, look at what happened to fucking Mario Judah. It's a crazy comparison, but seriously, think about it.
No. It's just it's funny. That's funny.
Think about it, dude. Or look at what happened with T-Pain. Look what happened with T-Pain. He left his label because they wanted him to make more future music. Look at what happened with Lil Uzi Vert when he broke off from doing what he typically did. He did unfortunately lose a amount of his fan base. Look at what's happening with Post Malone when he stopped doing rap. Now he's doing country music.
Post Malone was one of them, but you know who, in my personal opinion, was the biggest offender of this shit?
Cardi?
Trippie Redd.
Trippie Redd. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying like and of course this isn't be like if for some reason this nigga's watching this podcast. I'm not
That
talking
would be
shit or
crazy.
nothing, but it's like that would be crazy. Like, I'm not talking shit. Like, he's still a good artist. It's just, dude, he just it's not the same. You're not the same Trippie. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna work out how he was.
Playboy
Like,
Cardi.
the build up. You know what I mean?
Playboy Cardi is another one. Now,
I remember.
he's a bit of a special case because I can't exactly say if he gained or lost a following. I think he
lost a following, but he gained
it back.
Yeah, somewhat.
But Kanye. Look at what happened with Kanye. Look at what's happening with Drake. That, like, obviously we're talking about music but yeah, music's a part of entertainment. I mean, think of how long songs, some of my favorite fucking songs are 7 minutes long. There has not been a day where I don't sit and think about any song released from To Pimp a Butterfly. I still stand and die that Sing About Me may be one of the most beautifully articulated songs to ever be released by man. I love Kendrick Lamar because when he releases music, he doesn't follow trends. He releases passion projects. He releases shit that speaks on a personal level. I don't need to sell half a brick in an air fryer like West Side Gun. West Side Gun is another nigga. He releases, sure, his music's a little bit shorter, but his songs are like 3 minutes. Okay, I understand that. But you feel something in those songs. But the issue is when you have so many artists. And I'm so sick of songs being so fucking short. What happened to long music? That's why I fucking love Tyler the Creator. I love Sugar and Sweet.
when I first
And
listened
they
when
just
I
dropped something. What he
and
just dropped some shit, right?
he dropped Don't Tap the Glass, which is supposed to be
Yeah.
a party album, by the way. So that's different from Chromacopia. That's different from Call Me If You Get Lost. When I listened to Call Me If You Get Lost, I teared up because I was going through a breakup at that time. That you don't understand. That album hit hard. You niggas were there for it.
He just dropped a single not long ago.
Yeah, he dropped That Guy, but that song came out when Kendrick
No,
Lamar
Sag
released Hey
Harbor.
Now. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was like a week ago.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. What the
But
fuck?
yeah, no, fucking I don't think you understand. I love long form music. I love
3 minutes 40 seconds.
a lot of my music is centered around older music. Like Michael Jackson is one of those niggas. Teddy
Hey.
Pendergrass,
Hey, hold
Luther
up.
Vandross,
Nigga, look at my shit right now. Look at my shit right now. Look at my shit right now. Look at my
Stevie
shit right now.
Wonder. You're damn right. Stevie Wonder, like even
This
and
is
this is
what
gonna
I'm
sound
talking about.
crazy.
This is what
Even
I'm
some
talking about right
Amigos is older music, and Rick Ross.
So
Even
are
Rick
you
Ross.
playing something or are you
Even-
just showing something?
And
I am playing something.
what's
Let me pause
Yeah,
another?
that. I
no.
don't want to get
Who's
copyrighted.
another
Yeah,
dude?
no.
Let's not get
Marvin
Yeah, I'm about to say
Gaye.
that's why I didn't click on it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
click on it
Marvin
now.
Gaye,
There's nothing there.
Nerd. You guys, Pharrell Williams' old group. Pharrell Williams himself. Like, I think when we stopped making long form music, I think that became an issue. And because now think of how a lot of artists get popular nowadays. I mean, think of who made I ain't never represent, baby. Can do no wrong.
I know what that's because that's
Tommy-
called
Tommy
Million
something?
Dollar Baby. I forgot
Yeah,
what.
$1 Million Baby.
I don't remember.
Tommy Richmond.
Yeah.
Tommy Richmond. Think about how big that song. Think about how big Actually, that's when that song got popular. Is when I was in South Carolina with you guys. You remember that?
Think back all the way to fucking Mine by Bozzy.
Yeah, like
bro, I'm looking at my playlist right now of like the music I love played. This playlist is literally called That Good Stuff. I fucking love this playlist.
It's
the
like
average listen time is 5 minutes long. You don't see that often now more.
yeah,
anymore.
and I'm not sitting here saying that short form content is bad. And I'm not saying short songs are bad. I think you can have, but I think the issue is that so many things now are just meant to be quick and just like immediately get you that hit.
Shit.
Get on
Like,
to the
you-
next one. Get
like,
on to the
a
next
lot
one.
of
you know?
albums, like really sit down and think of what recent albums have been released that you go back and actively listen to. Like not a lot of albums, not a lot of games, not a lot of videos, not a lot of movies have replayability. I mean, think about Fantastic Four First Steps. Think about how good that movie was.
Bro, oh
But
my-
think about how often people are rewatching it. Have you rewatched it? Have you even talked about it previous to this moment? Okay, you watched it twice. Fair
Twice.
enough. Think about every other Marvel movie that you've rewatched, though.
Well,
I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, hold on, wait, no, I can't. You don't even ask me, bro. I'm a Marvel. Like,
I know, but think about that. I'm a big
Hey.
Marvel fan too. Like I'm
Big.
not as huge, but think about that. Think of how rewatchable movies like Endgame are. Do you know how good a film? Hold on.
Okay,
Think
this is what I
about how
mean.
Okay,
good
I would
a
counter
your
film.
argument,
Think
but,
about how good a film. Think about how good a book. Think about how good a game. Think about how good a song
Mhm.
has to be. Despite you knowing everything there is to know. I mean, look at how niggas still play Undertale. Look at how niggas still play
Deltarune.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
time.
Think about how often niggas still talk about To Pimp a Butterfly. Think about how people still talk about
GNX.
think about how people
fucking-
still talk about Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Think about
Michael
how
Jackson's
people
probably one of the best explanation, like the best ones to really.
yeah,
in that
think
category, to be
about
honest
how
with you.
people to this day still watch shit like The Conjuring, like the first Conjuring movies. Think about
Yeah.
how people still talk about the old Despicable Me movies, the Toy
The
Story
old
movies.
Jurassic Park movies, especially.
The Jurassic
Yeah.
Park
the
movies, yeah.
bullshit that
I
they
don't
did.
like. I'm not a big movie head, so I can't point out specific films or anything
Mhm.
like that. Or like Interstellar, you know what I'm talking about?
Godzilla
Interstellar,
minus
Inception,
one.
Godzilla
Godzilla-
minus one was a good one.
The bet, bro. That's the best Godzilla
Think
movie.
about
And I'm glad they're
now,
making a
now
sequel to it.
obviously minus
Me
one was a
too.
more recent example, but even
Yes.
then, like after a year, shit falls off. That's the crazy thing. But do you know how good something has to be after years
for most
for
people,
you to
yes.
just come back and just look at it again, hear it again, see it again? fawn after it again and again and again, despite knowing everything there is to know about it. I've played, I don't know how many times I've replayed the Arkham games.
Wow.
I don't know.
I've only ever played a couple of them, like once. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
couldn't tell you how many
that's-
times I've replayed Skyrim. I couldn't
That's
tell
Skyrim's
you.
a big
that's
one,
the
Skyrim's a big
thing
one.
I've been like.
Thing-
there-
and again,
it's a
I-
rare
General's
few.
a good one.
It's a
Elder
rare
Scrolls in
few
general.
of games.
There's a rare
or-
few, but you gotta think about it. That's how good they were. That you just
Yeah.
gotta get that.
No, there
taste
is
again.
just those
That's
rare
what I
few
did with
that
Red
are
Dead 2.
the
You
exceptions.
have to understand these things, despite how long they are, you know all
You
there
just-
is to know about it,
you
and
just
you
love
just
it.
come back because it's so fucking good. But that's not the
Mhm.
only thing. Look at short films like the 2014, 2017, the old Mickey Mouse shorts they had. Those short films they had.
Dude,
Think
that
about
those
how
were peak.
good those
were
were.
peak.
Those were
Mhm.
peak. Those are short films, and people still go back to look and laugh at them because they were so good. You can have short
They were
form
passion
content
projects,
that
bro.
still is fucking
Memorable.
rewatchable. Think of how many of like you
Memorable,
think of
there
your
you go.
favorite YouTuber, like their older videos that were like 5-10 minutes that you still go back and watch. Like I'm still over here talking about Markiplier's Monstrum.
I'm talking about Markiplier's one video that I will never forget because I remember watching it on my parents' iPad. Is Super Squat Simulator, and it was the short. It was like literally 3 minutes long, and that is still ingrained into my brain.
Yeah.
He talks in such a goofy accent, and then like when he plays the game, it was just so stupid. But
I do
I
want
still remember.
to say some things because I know we're getting close to the runtime, so I want to let off a couple of thoughts. One, a bit further back to what we was talking about. We was talking about the like people changing and then kind of like falling off for certain things. That doesn't necessarily mean it's always terrible. Look at, for example, PewDiePie, Dan TDM. These are people who they kind of fell off because they're not doing the same kind of shit that they did before, but they're still thriving, and they kind of did a big.
Those are two widely different examples. PewDiePie fell off because he kind of stopped and settled down. Dan TDM fell
Exactly.
off because his audience
Because
got
he
older.
just
But
stopped.
yes, there's still he's still
But he's
uploading to this
content with
very
that.
He's
day.
uploading, yeah.
But
He's just doing different shit
you're
now.
you're 100% correct. They're still fruitful in what they've done. At the end of the day, despite how controversial PewDiePie is, he is a cornerstone.
That's just
He's
the
still a
truth.
cornerstone at the end
That's
of the day.
crazy because That's crazy to me because I never watched PewDiePie, Jack, or a couple.
I
other
watched Jack.
people.
actually crazy.
Yeah,
I
I
watched
never.
Jack.
The
I
only
didn't
one
really
I
get
watched
into
was Mark.
PewDiePie.
Mark
I
and
was into
I
PewDiePie for a
watched
while.
Jack a lot. I watched Jack, Mark, Corey, and I've been recently watching a whole bunch of Berlin.
and Jay.
But-
Jay from the
Oh,
Cub
yeah,
Scouts.
same.
I
From the
love
Cub
Jay.
Scouts, he's
I
on
love
my TV.
Another thing
right
I
now.
will say though is I feel like YouTube's kind of like it's slow right
Sucky
now.
because
Yeah.
everything's a trend, and that's
Everything
it.
is
There's
the
no
same.
Everything's short form,
creativity.
Every-
bro.
Everything
Bro,
has to be a trend. Sit down and have you guys seen
no.
recently? I know you